Welcome back to Angel of Tarot. It's been a while. So we're going to do Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the energy in between. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, that will happen so fast. So, Divine Feminine, geez. We have, the cards are all over the place. There's a lot of energy today. So we have the Judgment card in reverse. So I feel like recently something happened. The Divine Feminine was like, maybe she made a decision and then she changed her mind. I feel like you recently changed your mind about somebody or something. It's almost like a philosophy of life, like how you view your life, and you like changed your mind about it. I feel like you're tired of chasing after the same thing, whether that's a person, a goal, an idea. Like, it's like, if it's not happening, you're just like over it. The Six of Cups, yeah. So I see the Divine Feminine is reminiscing a little bit about the past, maybe thinking about past relationships, exes, things didn't go so well. Like, I had a dream about an ex last night, and it was so weird because in the dream, it was like I was happy to see the person, but in real life, I'm like, no, this person is a crazy person. So I feel like you might be looking back at how things were, and if they were really nice, you're thinking about the nice memories, but then you remember, like, okay, what about all the bullshit, right? So I feel like Divine Feminine, like, really wants to move on. Okay, let's see what Divine Masculine has to say. Divine Masculine has 3 cards. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Six of Wands in reverse. It's kind of hard to see them all like this. So let's see. The Two of Pentacles. So what I see in Divine Masculine's energy is they're upset about a decision that they had made. They're upset that they chose something or somebody else over you. And I feel like in some ways it's kind of like they chose themselves. Like, it's giving selfish. So I feel like there's a selfish energy here. And the Death card, I feel like this person, in a way, like, this is what I hear, is like they want to be like you, and I feel like they don't know how to be like you, so they'll try to mimic you. Like, if you're very, like, you don't play games, like, you don't chase, you don't text first, you don't do these things, it's like they're trying to mimic you and be like, well, I'm not going to text first, well, I'm not going to open up, well, I'm not going to do all these things. And I feel like it's very petty. I feel like Divine Masculine, if you guys are not talking right now, I don't know. But I feel like they present themselves to other people as if they're really got it together. And I feel like they really don't, because this is a victory card and this is in reverse. So it's kind of like when a little girl puts on her mom's high heels and walks around the house. It's like this person wants to pretend that they are you, like, with your confidence and stuff like that. Like, they try and act like things don't bother them. Like, especially if you're not talking to this person right now, I feel like they're trying to act like it doesn't bother them. Yeah. So let's see about the energy in between. The energy in between. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So for some reason, I'm hearing like a detour. Like, this connection has taken a turn. I'm hearing a turn for the worse. But I don't think anything bad has happened. The Chariot. So I feel like maybe somebody else has entered this situation with the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot. But I feel like for Divine Feminine, I feel like something is moving forward in your life. I see you leaving a lot in the past. And I feel like it doesn't have nothing to do with divine masculine. I feel like it has to do with just you growing up in general. Um, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like something here is not working. Like between you and divine masculine, I feel like there's something left unsaid between you guys. And until that information comes out, I don't think you're going to be able to move forward. Yeah, so Divine Feminine has the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. So what I see for Divine Feminine with these two cards, they're very powerful cards. This is your feminine actions and your authority person. So this person is an expert and they deal with the mind, sort of. And this person is more like an athlete, right? See what I'm saying? So like jocks get a bad reputation for not being intelligent. And intelligent people often are not athletic. So with this coming out in your energy, I feel like you have a good balance between using your mind and using your body. So when you want to accomplish something, it's like you're looking at it in a wholesome way. So to you, Divine Feminine, it's like for you to be successful, you think success comes on the inside and the outside. You wouldn't want to be beautiful and then not be smart. You wouldn't want to be smart and then be unattractive. So I feel like you're very blessed and like you are beautiful and smart. And I feel like you're seeing yourself for your true value. Other people see your value too. But it's almost like you're just stuck on like one person or one idea. And it's like you don't see the possibilities that are out there. Okay, let's see Divine Masculine, Divine Masculine, Divine Masculine. Okay, so I'm going to take these upright since they came out a little sideways. Divine Masculine keeps getting 3 cards, so I feel like Divine Masculine has a lot to say. We have the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant. Wow, these are really big energetic cards. Even looking at the colors, it's like, it's a very flowy watercolors, positivity. Like, I feel like Divine Masculine has a lot to express. Your Divine Masculine could be like an older person maybe, or they're talking with an older person and getting advice. They could have recently maybe lost a grandmother or a grandfather or somebody really close to them. This could be affecting their life, their emotions. I feel like they disconnected from somebody who was a safe space for them. Oh yeah, and I didn't see this one come out too. So yeah, the 8 of Swords in reverse. So they're feeling like trapped in their mind, trapped in their thoughts. I'm hearing Spirit say something about Dark Night of the Soul. So this person could be going through a phase where they start questioning everything. And I feel like you make them question themselves because you don't follow a pattern that they're used to. So they're wondering, like, why is this person so okay when I don't give them what they want? I'm expecting a reaction from them and I'm not getting that reaction. So I feel like this person doesn't know what to do to like get a reaction out of you because they're not gonna. But in some weird way, it's like you being so firm in who you are has caused this person to awaken their emotions where they have to sit and think and be honest. And I feel like this person's never honest with themselves. I feel like your Divine Masculine has a strong desire for a lasting, like forever connection. with the high priestess and the Hierophant, it's like they want to know, is this going to last forever? And to them, if it doesn't last forever, they don't see the point in starting anything. So I feel like your divine masculine doesn't believe in, divorce, doesn't believe in being together for 2 5 years. They just don't believe in that. If they were to get married, it would be only one time. Even if they did ever get a divorce, I don't think they would ever get married again. Like, they just don't believe in that, I feel like. And that's another thing. Some of you, they might already be married, which I'm not saying you should date a married man. I'm saying if they are already married, the chance of them breaking up with that person, getting a divorce, is very low to zero. Like, it's just against their core beliefs, I guess. Let's see about the energy in between. So, yeah, we have the Two of Swords. I'm hearing, should I stay or should I go? Hold on, let me get one more. I feel like this connection is much of a journey, and I don't think there is a straight line forward. The Seven of Wands in reverse. So for some of you, I feel like this connection might be going through a phase where it's like you might be friends more than lovers, basically. And I feel like that's where the Two of Swords is coming in, where it's like, I feel like you guys can open up to each other, you connect on a deeper level. But sometimes the world is so practical where it's like maybe one of you lives with somebody else and you're like, well, I can't really afford to live by myself. I'm not ready to move in with this new person. I'm just going to stay where I am and like develop this relationship. But if somebody is living with somebody and if they're cheating on their person to be with you, that's a messy situation. And I don't think that spirit would support that kind of situation. But I feel like this person needs to, like, one of you, like, you basically need to take a leap of faith or something. Like, you need to make a plan, maybe. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys need to make a plan. You need to figure out, if we're going to be friends, let's just be friends. And then you need to have your ground rules. Like, we are just friends. You're not going to be texting me at 2 a.m. We're not going to try and see each other on the side. Like, until you figure out your situation, like, we're just friends. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Okay, let's see. Divine Feminine. And I feel like Spirit is saying something about you need to clean out your phone. Like, if you just have people that you used to talk to that you don't even talk to anymore, I feel like it's time to just, like, erase, delete, just move forward. Oh, I thought there was another card in there. Hold on. Okay. So for Divine Feminine, we have the Justice card in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. I'm not sure if I've seen these two come out together in reverse. I feel like Divine Feminine is going to learn something. She's going to learn something that she didn't know, that she didn't see coming, that's going to be surprising. Because you see his face, eh? The page is all about learning something new. And he looks really surprised. So I feel like Divine Feminine is going to learn something new. I think she might even meet somebody new, actually. This person could also be younger than you, surprisingly. Um, I'm hearing something about the new situation with whoever this person, younger person coming in. It's gonna seem like it's out of balance. Like one of you might be like way more successful. One of you might be like way more good looking. One of you might be like just so different, like from maybe a different culture, a different language, like something extremely different about this person. Um, I feel like Divine Feminine is gonna be like, this is not fair, like this is not equal, like this is not what I signed up for, like I don't deserve this in a way. Like you're feeling like unworthy of this person and for some reason. Um yeah. Okay. Divine Masculine. We have the King of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Wands in reverse, which actually came out in the pre-shuffle. Okay, so what I'm getting is I feel like Divine Masculine can see everything that you're doing. So I'm not sure if they might be the kind of person who found your social media, but they won't follow you, they won't friend you, they won't like your stuff. Like they don't want you to know that they can see everything that you're doing, everything that you're saying. It's giving like investigation. I feel like I'm getting two messages here. I feel like Divine Masculine, yes, they want you to be happy. They really do. Even if they're not the person to make you happy, I feel like they want you to be happy. They want you to find your happiness. They don't want to give you false promises, is what I feel like. Especially if they have a family, because they might be staying for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Maybe their spouse is, you know, not responsible enough to actually take care of the kids if he's not there, kind of thing. So it could be one of those situations. But I also feel like Divine Masculine looks at you like they would love to have that with you. Like, let's say your Divine Masculine doesn't have kids. This situation doesn't apply. You know, I feel like they're looking at the situation like they would be a good father. They would do everything for the family. They would never leave. Like, all these things. I feel like they can be a leader, but they can also let you lead too. Like, they're not afraid to take the wheel when you get tired. Like, you know, you're exhausted from taking care of everything, and they'll step up. That's how I feel. I feel like they would step up. Okay, let's see the connection between. Connection between. Oh, I cannot take all those cards. Spirit, why did you do that to me? This never happens. Like, look at this chunk of cards for the connection between. Jeez, shit. So we have the King of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Sun in reverse, the Magician, and the Lovers. Woo-wee. There's a lot of energy coming at you right now. I mean, a lot of energy is coming at you right now. Like, you're going to possibly be making a lot of big decisions that you didn't see coming. So the King of Wands, I'm hearing like for better or for worse. So I feel like this person, like you guys have already seen a little bit of how each other behaves. Or there's things you like about this person, there's things you don't like, but I feel like given the whole picture, you're like, this is still a good option. Like, you know? I feel like you're really attracted to each other as well, which is very important. I feel like there is a calm because like the king is sitting so calm. There's a confidence here. There's calmness here. The two of wands. I see that you guys could be making plans to do something, to go somewhere, to experience something new together. And I feel like you guys just want to make each other happy. That's how I feel. I feel like you guys just looking at each other like you just want to be two peas in a pod. You don't want to bother nobody else. Like, you just want to live your life happy, and that's that. The sun in reverse with the magician and the lovers. So what I'm seeing when I look at these three cards is like, I see you guys making your own happiness together. Like, regardless of the world is burning down around you, and you're able to just live in like a little vortex of peace. I'm hearing something about going back to the beginning. So like, you know, completing a cycle of some sort where things used to be so easygoing. Things make sense. People tell the truth. You can believe people when they say, I'm going to do something, they actually do it. You can let your guard down. You could be yourself. You can explore. You can be honest with this person. It's giving healthy. That's how I feel. I feel like whatever is coming into your life, whether it's the person you've been dealing with for a while, maybe it's a whole new energy person, because I did see here that there could be a new person coming into Divine Feminine's energy. I feel like whatever it is going to be good for Divine Feminine. It's going to be balanced. It's going to be peaceful. Divine Masculine, who you're dealing with now, you know, for some of you, this person may fade away into the background, but still kind of watch you, still be invested in you emotionally. But you might not see them, you might not talk to them, you know what I mean? They might have to take care of their family or whatever they have going on. That's for some people. But then for other people, I feel like Divine Masculine is rather making decisions, cleaning up old business. The writing is on the wall. Like, even if they want to take care of their family or whatever, it's like sometimes, you know, if the home dynamic is unhealthy for the kids, you know, even being together might not be the best thing. So they might be thinking about becoming a single parent, even if it's male or female. You know, they might be like, I don't care, like, I'm not leaving the kids with their mom, like, I don't trust her, you know. If that's your situation, you know, this person might be asking you without asking you, but they might be saying like, hey, you know, I'm planning on moving out. I'm planning on going to court for full custody. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, is that something you're willing to take on if we were to live together and my kids would be there? Like, you'd become a stepmom right away. Like, how do you feel about that? Is that something you're ready for? Or do you just want to date? You just want to go on dates and you just want to have fun and you don't want responsibility and da-da-da. So like I said, with this person, they think very long term. We have the King of Cups, the Hierophant, and the High Priestess. Not to mention, we have the Death card. So I feel like these are major arcanas, and major arcanas don't play. I mean, these are big decisions. I'm surprised I don't see the Tower here, possibly. But even without the Tower, we have the Eight of Swords. So I feel like this person, you know, they're ready to have a new emotional beginning. I think they're pretty capable of taking care of themselves and their family. And I think that's why whoever they were with in the past kind of took advantage of that situation. Like, oh, this person will always be there to help me. They will always be there to take care of me. But everybody has their limit. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has their limit. And like I said, this person could already be married. And maybe they don't want to get a divorce yet. Maybe they don't believe in divorce. I don't know. So, that's a conversation you guys will have to have if that's something that you want. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's divine masculine, divine feminine. This is giving new business. This is giving boss energy here. But I'm also hearing spirit say something about it might not even be a real business. Like, it might not be a new business per se, like opening a shop or something like that. But it could be like a new way of viewing yourself. Like, you are a boss. You don't need to prove to anybody that you are a boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can run, let's say you can run 5 miles in five minutes or something like that. It's enough for you to know that you can do that. You don't have to like prove to the world that you can do that. You don't have to prove to the world what you're capable of. I feel like spirit is saying it's enough for you to know what you're capable of. There could be somebody new coming in, and this person might feel unfair in a positive way. Like, oh my God, I'm so lucky. Like, I don't deserve this person, or I don't deserve this situation or something. Because of your past, because of you've trusted so much in the past, and I don't feel like you've been, basically reciprocated. And the universe is very balanced. It might take a while to come back around, but the different planets, they take different times to go around the sun and all that. So you might have a longer cycle. Like, if you're like Saturn or Jupiter or Uranus or one of those planets way back there, it's going to take you so much longer to go around the sun than if you're like Mars and Venus and Earth and stuff like that. So I feel like for you, whatever cycle you're going through, I'm hearing spirit say it's completed. It's just that it took so long. So I feel like rest, take it easy on yourself. Don't be surprised if you're really tired lately and you're just resting. I feel like you might be going through a period of rest. So even if you take the weekend to rest, you might still feel tired. You take another week to rest, you might still feel tired. You're going to be like, why am I so tired? Am I sick? Am I pregnant? Like, what's going on? I don't think you're sick. I don't think you're pregnant. I think you're just finishing a cycle. And it's just like when people, when people do the playoffs, when they do the Olympics, when they do certain tasks where it's like they're busy. Like an artist goes on tour and they're busy for like 6 months every day doing a show. At some point, it all comes to an end. At some point. You know what I'm saying? And then now they're exhausted, they're tired. If somebody comes to them with the opportunity of a lifetime, they're going to have to say no because they literally cannot do it. So it's like if you just got off tour for 6 months and somebody comes to you and says, hey, do you want to go to Asia for 6 months? It doesn't matter how much money they are offering. You're going to tell them, like, I can't do it. Like, I just got off tour for 6 months. So that's how I feel like there's a situation here where you're like, I don't care what the opportunity is. I can't do it. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I don't have any energy left. I don't have mental capacity. I don't have emotional capacity. I just don't have capacity, period. So I feel like spirit is saying, it's not your fault. This is not a period of time that you can just push through, that you can just ram through, that you could force yourself to get energy. Like, this is a period where, it's just like you like a baby. You put them to bed, it's nap time. They can fight all they want. 10 minutes later, they're sound asleep. So that's how I feel like you're going through a period where spirit is basically giving you nap time, telling you to rest, go to bed, and you can fight it if you want to, but you're not going to win. So anyways, thank you so much for watching Angel of Tarot. I'll see you next time. Bye.